45 days ago, this guy started a TikTok account with 0 followers. And in these 45 days, he made over $45,000 using a content strategy that for some reason no one talks about. And in this video, he will break it down to you live in front of your eyes and show you exactly how to film, edit, and script insanely good content.
My goal for today is to show you how to make your own viral videos, taking inspiration from other successful existing formats. Just for example, I'm gonna use this book. This was a massive winner back in the day, like a year ago or so. It was one of the top products on TikTok shop. It's basically like a home remedies book. So yeah, this is the video that I'm going to remake.
This is a cop prescription from 1962, and I bet it's a lot safer than the prescriptions that they give us for today. As you can see, it only has 3 ingredients. It has whiskey, lemon juice, and honey. There's no other ingredients in it, but in today's medicine, it has all types of ingredients that you can't even pronounce. As I was looking at this picture, this recipe looked pretty familiar, and I was wondering where have I seen it before, and then it hit me. This is a recipe called cowboy cough syrup, and as you can see in the ingredients, you have whiskey, sliced lemons, honey, and peppermint candies. So if you haven't seen this book before, this is the Forgotten Home Apothecary. It has a ton of different recipes to treat common illnesses.
Okay, so the reason why I picked this specific video is because it has like a really intriguing hook with this recipe from 1962. The way he connects it to the product makes a lot of sense, and it was pretty smooth. I see this going viral again, and it allows me to make a variation. For example, what I think it's gonna make most impact on that I could change will be here the hook. Instead of using this Cox prescription, I could make with AI my own image of a different recipe. In this case, I will do vinegar socks. So it's important to separate the video in different blocks. So in this case, we clearly have the hook where it's all about the recipe, how the medicine now it's worse than it was used to be. We have a bridge where he connects the hook and the story to the product really subtly. It doesn't feel like an ad at all. And then he explains the product. That's like the third part, the third block, let's say, where he explains how the product works. So this is the home remedies book. It has over 250 remedies. You literally find your remedy and go to the page, and that's it. It doesn't feel salesy, but he explains how the product works. And at the end, it's a call to action where he adds some scarcity. He said something about it always runs out of stock. So if you see the orange card below, you should grab yours now. So yeah, he clearly has these 4 parts of the structure. What I'm going to do now is to improve on each of them, and that's what I'm gonna do. The first thing is sending the image to ChatGPT of the original recipe, and then start playing around with different prompts, explain ChatGPT what you want to get, and you can see how you keep improving it, This one is much better than the previous ones, but still not good enough. I just kept going. I sent him this example. It's like with the table and this ticket, and what gave me it's much better. This is much better. So this is something that we can already use. Of course, we need to change the text here, but it looks way more realistic. So when it comes to the script, what we're going to do is to copy the link, then you go to this website, just paste the link here, go to start, and it gives you the full original script. Here we can click on hide timestamps, copy the whole thing. You can go to ChatGPT and make your own changes. Here in ChatGPT, just paste the script, and we can directly make some changes here, like manually. I just like to write my own changes and then give instructions to ChatGPT, like make it easier to read. I changed the illness from cough to fever, and so it makes sense with the remedy we are showing. Then I made everything so it matches the vinegar socks. And also, since I'm not a native English speaker, I double check some specific lines with ChatGPT to make sure they sound natural and familiar for people in the US. So some other changes I made to the script were here, for example, I showed a little bit more of the specific problems that the book solves, so people can feel identified with it and maybe keep them intrigued, trying to find if they are like the problems they have are included in the book. And after that, I just get directly to the call to action.
I will be reading the script from here, and I will use the laptop as a tripod. This is a fever prescription from 1962, and I bet it's a lot safer than the prescriptions that they give us today. But nowadays, modern medicine is filled with ingredients you can't even pronounce. So for the product part, I'm gonna use the flashlight, so it looks like a conspiracy. And also I'm gonna have next to me the script and the original video.
Here I'm putting all the clips from the pre-hook together. So this will be for the green screen. So basically I will export it and then I will show you how to add it to the original video, to the main video. Okay, so this is the image we created on ChatGPT. As you can see, the format it's not exactly for TikTok. So we just go to aspect ratio and click here on TikTok. Okay, one more thing we have to do is to cut that white part because it's just wrong. Where is this? Crop. Slide this down till here. I will also put it higher so there's room for me. Let's make it longer. And now I will show you how to add the green screen. Let's go to overlay, add overlay, videos, here. So now the next step is to go here and click on remove background here. Auto removal, easy. Okay, now we have to get smaller. The original guy is like around here, but I think it's gonna be better if we put it more in the middle because the orange card will be covering my face, so we don't want that. And now we go to the rest of the video. And now we have the hook ready. The next thing is to cut the clips so we always pick the best part and also get rid of the dead spaces. So yeah, that's pretty straightforward. Okay, so now the video is ready and it's time to export it. These are the settings I use. I deactivate this and I keep everything in the middle. You should be filming also in the same settings, 1080 and 30. Now click on export. And now we are going to add the text and the music from TikTok. So first, let's go for the text. So we want to put the text in a space where it doesn't bother. I think here it's perfect because that's where people read the most and also it's not covering anything important. Now we are gonna add the sound. Just look for the same sound of the original video when you are replicating or taking inspiration from it, unless you find something that's much better. In this case, I will use this or piano sound because it fits really well. The volume is important because if it's too loud, then people can't hear you. And if it's too low, people can't hear the sound. So you have to find the sweet spot. Try to be perfectionist with this. Just takes 1 minute or two. Add some description to keep people intrigued or curious until the end. Add the product here where it says add link, and then you can post it, and that's it.
This is a fever prescription from 1962, and I bet it's a lot safer than the prescriptions that they give us today. It just said, soak your socks in vinegar and wear them for an hour. All natural, no chemicals, no complications. But nowadays, modern medicine is packed with ingredients you can't even pronounce. As I looked at this picture, it felt familiar. Where had I seen this before? And then I realized it was from this book. It comes with a full explanation of what they are used for, the materials you need, step-by-step instructions, and the dosage. If you haven't seen this book before, it's The Forgotten Home Apothecary. It comes with a ton of different home remedies to treat common illnesses. You can literally build your own home apothecary just from the ingredients listed in this book. Cardiovascular system, digestive system, detox, nervous system, and anything else you can think of. It has natural solutions for almost everything. But there's one problem. This book is almost always sold out. So if you can see this little orange card right here, it means there are still some available. So please make sure to grab yours before it's too late.
These types of videos, this is basically the style you're constantly doing. This is like a very, very common style for you. Maybe you can talk about the specifics here, what changes you could have done here as well. For example, let's say this video does well or it doesn't do well. What would you change here to see what you can improve in the next videos as well? Because normally, by the way, for people who don't know, how TikTok Shop generally works is you post a video and it does well, and then you redo the same video multiple times over and over again and just change small things. And if it doesn't do well and you were very confident in the video, you can still redo things because you think, okay, this was a good concept, I just messed something up. So maybe we can go into the changes you would have done here.
Yeah, so in case this video didn't work, I will mainly change the hook. I will check the analytics and identify if the hook was the problem, but most of the cases that could be the main issue. So I will start trying variations because I have proof that the concept worked for other people. I saw a couple of viral videos like that, and it made sense. And I can think a lot of different variations I could make here. For example, I will try the same video one more time because it's very similar to what worked, but with a stronger wording, maybe some like secret or revealed remedy. I'll start spend more time thinking on how to make this even more intriguing and spark more curiosity on people. I could also improve this a little bit to make it look more realistic. I'll try different images, different remedies. I would also try the same type of video with the green screen, but instead of just showing the paper, I will try showing some remedies or like the actual remedy in preparation, like some old footage or something like that. Something that's visually strong, but makes the whole video look different.
And I think it's important to talk about this because here, what this clearly shows is that you can use one video and basically repurpose it 5 or 6 different times. Like you could have done all the things you just said as separate videos just to see if it works. If you have the proven concept, this is like if you have confidence in a video concept, then you can do that multiple times and just see which one out of that works. Maybe you can speak about how you are able to do these things without getting any issues with TikTok Shop, because obviously like you can get banned if you reuse the same exact video. So how do you exactly go about this?
I like to run the scripts on ChatGPT and make some small changes, like the 80-20 rule that we were talking about, taking the original script and making your own variant. You keep the same structure, like the identity of the video, but change the smaller things. And and you can also make a big impact by changing the hook, but keeping the structure that worked.
You have a pretty crazy story here because what you did was you did a lot of organic and you did super well. You saved up like a crazy amount of money from organic. And then what you started doing now is you transitioned into TikTok Shop affiliate. They basically started working for other brands and being a regular affiliate, but also added your own brand into it and basically became your own affiliate for your own brand and basically keep the whole thing. Now, you were able to do that because you saved up so much money from organic and you can just get like massive bulk orders to buy instantly. But maybe walk me through the differences in working for another brand versus for yourself.
Yeah. So of course it's a big decision. It's not like just, okay, I'm gonna do my own product. As you said, you have to save a lot of money and you also need to have a lot of idea of the whole game to be able to select a good product and making sure that product is going to convert, that you will be able to make the videos for it, that then you can sort creators and you can build like a big team and launch properly. So there are a lot of things that are needed for that. But yeah, when it works, it's insane. It's so much different from, let's say I make one video that makes 1K in sales. If I do it for the other brands, I just keep 25%. If I do it for my own brand, without even optimizing the margins, I'm keeping 55 to 60%. That's all my commission plus the brand profit. And we have the casualty that I was my main creator for my own brand this month. I sold 60% of the units myself. And the second one was my best friend. We have been working together for a while, so he knows how to make videos, and he sold like 40% of the stock.
It's actually crazy. It's actually crazy. And here it's super important to emphasize this. As a beginner, you shouldn't do this. Like you did it because you have a lot of experience in the whole game in general. You've been doing organic for so long, and you like were able to save up a big chunk of money. And then it's just a bigger risk. If you don't sell out, that's a massive problem. So you have to be very confident in yourself and in the ability of selling out. You need to understand what a good product is. And I mean, you were a coach in the program for a while now. You see like the whole game. You are very, very deep into it. And for you, it makes sense to do that. And then it's very obvious why it works. But why did you start with Shop in the first place?
I saw the opportunity was pretty crazy. It reminded me to organic back in the days. How crazy the videos were converting. Compared to that, I thought, okay, this is kind of special. And yeah, we had there a lot of people in the program to know that I was sure that we are going to make something good about this because we have good people, like experts on content, experts on business and everything. I knew it was going to go in that direction as well.
Yes, no, for sure. When did you start? When did you make your first TikTok Shop video?
It was a while ago. I was still running my dropshipping brands, not brands like products, and yeah, probably 5 months ago. 4 months ago, but I started taking it seriously like when I went to Tampa like 4 months ago.
Yeah, was it like in the breakout room with Pepe where he convinced you of that?
No, it's a little bit early, like a month before that.
Okay,
But yeah,
maybe tell me about the transition about being an affiliate and becoming a shop owner.
it wasn't like a strong transition. I did it. I did both things at the same time. I knew that I was going to be able to get good at the thing, and I had the resources to launch the brand. So I was building the product. It took me like 4 months to finish it while I was making the content for affiliate. So I had these two goals that were connected. The end goal was the same, like having my own successful brand, but I was a step that was needed. It was to become good at the affiliate content. So yeah, now I launched the brand is going exactly as I wanted it to be. So yeah, happy.
What's the plan moving forward here? Because I feel like you did a massive restock. Like you obviously ran out of stock very fast here for your own brand, and you had like a massive batch order now, and you're producing the next ones as well. Where do you see this head going in the next like year?
Super excited. I don't know. Like I think it's gonna be over 1 million. Being optimistic in revenue.
Yeah.
But that's not me. It's just like what people are telling me. Like people in this space are all hyping me up, So yeah, but I also see it.
I'm looking at this, and it's also very obvious. Like you have a really good product, you custom made all of it. It's very difficult to copy. You have the cash to make big bulk orders. You make really good content yourself. Your best friends makes really good content for yourself, and we can send you a bunch of creators to make also a lot of good content for yourself. There is no real reason to not be able to do it. And the crazy thing is that you just have to do the math on the amount of products you ordered. And then if you sell out, how much money will that be? And in your case, it's over 1 million, right?
Yeah, it's around 1 million.
You either right now make 1 million or you lose a bunch of money because you have a bunch of stock which you can't sell out. So you're going super all in, which is great. But in the end of the day, there's no logical reason why this should not work. Like I don't see it at all.
Yeah.
Did you struggle with like talking in front of the camera by yourself? Because we have a lot of people, you know them all, all the AI guys, and this is like the easiest route to take because there's very little room to mess things up. And this is what I always say: if you can make really good content, making face content will be better. But you can also make so many mistakes, and it's like AI, you cannot fuck things up, but you can also not make things as good as the best UGC creator in the world. So this is like where you're getting at, where basically you started making really good videos and you actually show your face.
No, yeah, of course I struggle. I am like more like a shy person. I'm social and everything, but I kind of shy. I'm not low key, So it was the first time talking to the camera, and that was super annoying. But game is game. I had to do it. So yeah, it wasn't a big deal because like most of the videos go just to the US. I'm from Argentina, so they don't even go there. It's just annoying. I hate filming. Like I always hated filming, but I knew it had like a lot of potential. And I always loved ecom itself. So I see this is where I had most of the opportunities. So.
And who would you say was the most helpful person from the program to guide you through the whole process of doing this whole thing?
Yeah, hard to pick. All the guys were like, at this point, they're all friends of mine. And I have been working really, really close with Pepe. Jacob helped me to pick the product as well. All the guys are Tristan always helped me with content as well. Tobias with like everything as well. Sasha, I will forget about someone for sure. But everyone was super helpful in the whole thing.
What would you in general say was your experience from this whole program? Like you've been in it for years and now you became a coach for the guys. What happened since you joined the program?
So when I joined the program, I started with Facebook ads. It was a while ago. And then you told me about this organic thing and I didn't want to do it, but I listened to you, just started on the side, had all the problem we talked on the other case study, the long shipping time. So it took me a bit longer, but yeah, I had one-on-one calls with the guys, with Jacob, and with Facebook, you also helped me, Johnny, Patrick, and then I switched completely to organic. And yeah, you always have these one-on-one calls that are the most important thing. So you have always someone who's looking over what you are doing, making sure you have the right products, that your content is getting better. You also have like the support, the chat support, so you can ask the short questions there. And in 24 hours or less, you get an answer. And yeah, then I joined you as like with some administrational stuff. I helped you with onboarding calls, with like different specific tasks. And then when I found success with organic, became good at the content. I started helping beginners with videos. Then like even the advanced students were getting calls with me, and was getting closer to the team. And now I feel as if it was my mentorship almost. Like I am really like I really like that. I feel it like a team, you know. I like
Yes.
became really close friends with like all the guys. Yeah, met everyone in person. It was a crazy story. Like I really like enjoying this part.
Yeah, no, it all feels like a big family to me. It's like just seeing all of you crush and just like exceed with the program as well just actually makes me super happy, especially in your case where like you're one of the guys who deserve, like you actually deserve this, you know, like you making this work. You started from literally nothing, and like it was not easy at all for you. You saved up for a while to even join the mentorship. In the mentorship in the beginning you didn't have any success, and it took you a while until you actually made it work. And you're a very good example of zero luck, and it's just actually doing the work until it's done, you know. So you can be very proud of yourself to actually be here at this point. And I also see that in the future it's going to go even way crazier, especially because all of this, like how it feels to me is that all of the things you have done till now was the setup for what's about to happen. You've been putting in so much work onto actually understanding the content really well, building out this entire network from the program, and now you're able to utilize the network from the creators, and also doing this crazy good content by yourself for your own brand. And this is where the big payoff is going to come out of. Now obviously you already have like 6 figures in the bank and you're good, but this is where I see you going to like 7, you know. So this is what I want you to do, to see in front of your eyes for the next like 6 to 12 months, and I actually see it's going to happen.
Thanks, man. I appreciate the words. Yeah, I see the same as you. Like all this work was the setup, and now it looks so clear. And in the moment, it's like you're not even thinking about it, but it's the dream. The dream is always having your brand, and you know, like making that TikTok, it's gonna put you closer to that, but it's
Yes.
so annoying.
This is the whole path which people have to go through. Like you have to start as an affiliate, and starting as a shop owner is literally not possible. Like if you don't have a lot of money and a really good network, it doesn't make sense at all. So if you're just starting out as a beginner, I would highly recommend starting as an affiliate and cashing in the 25 to 40% commissions depending on the amount of money you make and the brands, etc. And then basically starting your own brand at a later point. So this is the process we help people go through, and we start you off as a creator in the beginning, and it depends on either you will do face content like you, Thomas, or you actually do AI content if you don't feel confident showing your face in front of the camera, or you just generally think you're not able to speak well, etc. It's super fun. You can just do AI content and it works really well also. And I would also, by the way, recommend starting with AI to most people, because again, we can just tell you exactly what you need to do, and there's almost no room to fuck things up because it's just prompting in the end of the day. And here, if you speak in front of the cameras, there's tonality, there's your body language, you look weird, it's just like it's filming, it's a different game. So with AI, it's much easier to teach, in my opinion, because there's significantly less room to fuck things up. And this is why we've seen such a consistent amount of results with AI. And there's always this one outlier with face content which crushes, but it's just one level above. This was a conversation with Tomas Medina. He's one of my favorite students, and he actually became a coach in our program because of that. And that's why I'm actually going to let him do the outro.
So with a lot of effort and the help of the guys, I was able to save over 10K profit a month for the last year and a half in average, which allowed me to save over 6 figures to my bank account that I used to launch my own brand, which made 30K in the first 10 days of launching it. It feels like it's about to explode and go very crazy, but yeah, like to get here, it's not easy at all. It took me years, it took me a lot of effort, and yeah, it's not easy, but it's possible, and it's doable if you are surrounded with the right people. And these guys are the right people for sure. So if you are thinking about joining the program, just book a call, see if it's a good fit for you, but I will personally recommend it for almost everyone who's willing to spend the time and the effort on building skills that will make money.